Alrighty, on today's episode of Pound for Pound, we're going to be talking about tonight's super match between South Australia's Tim Graham and Western Australia's Luke Ramponi. Tim Graham, he is a very tall arm wrestler. We're looking at a left-hand super match. I've seen Tim go deep into hooks with the likes of Jordan Davis and hang there for quite some time. He is someone, typically speaking, who is a rotation-based arm wrestler. He has a tremendously long forearm. He towers over mine. Quite a large hand, not as long as someone like a Jordan Davis, but still much longer than a Luke Ramponi. Now, Luke Ramponi has been out of the game for a while. I haven't seen Luke compete, but I know that Luke trains very regularly. He has a strong crew over there that he trains with, and I believe he's going to be coming in somewhere around the early 92 through to 95 kilos. Tim Graham has been going on with a big bulk, and he's looking at somewhere slightly above 100 kilos. Now, Luke Ramponi is a finisher. This guy is all about getting into the arm wrestle, getting his wrist bent, some sort of cup, and getting the job done. Okay, he's got a lot more power at the static hold connection than Tim Graham, and I would expect that if Luke Ramponi gets his wrist bent, it will be game over for Tim Graham. Tim Graham, on the other hand, is an incredibly dedicated arm wrestler. He spends so much time dedicating himself to the art. He is one that is truly a student of arm wrestling, and as you know, I like to say it, he's a master of wizardry. I've no doubt that it's going to come down to how long these setups go for. If Luke can get the setups settled early, he's going to have more in his hand and he's going to have an increased chance. If Tim Graham can draw the setups out and can make Luke have to search for access to power for a long time during the setups, if we see slips, I'm expecting slips from Tim, I'm expecting straps, and it's all going to come down to the technique in that strap as to whether or not Luke gets enough access to power. Now, Tim Graham, expect him to be able to go defensive as well. Tim Graham is going to be looking for that defensive top roll, a lot of back pressure, a lot of chop through the hand, and he's going to be looking to keep that wrist of Luke Ramponi flat. Now, does Luke Ramponi have a flop press or a flop hook if needed? This is going to be a critical thing because I think that Luke is going to be the favourite for me in the early rounds, but if his wrist starts to gas, we're going to need to find out whether he can pull with a dead wrist, because if he can't pull with a dead wrist, Tim Graham will take this match. If he can pull with a dead wrist, I see Luke Ramponi taking it. So to me, there's only going to be two results tonight. It's either going to be a 3-0 Luke Ramponi or a 3-2 for Tim Graham. Good luck, guys.